Hey guys, it is your tech queen and I'm here with a video on a simple tutorial on how to get started with the snipping tool, how to use its features and what it has to offer for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and open up the snipping tool. Alright, and before we even open this up, I do want to go ahead and give you guys a tip. If you use this snipping tool a lot or you plan on using it a lot, two things you could do is you can right click and you can pin to the start. So when you bring your start menu up, it's right there, or you can pin to your taskbar and it'll be down here below. Just a few tips if you are interested in using it a lot more than usual. So we're going to go ahead and open up the snipping tool here. A little box is going to come up, inform us that it is the snipping tool application that is running. You're going to see three things at the top. You're going to see new, rectangle mode, no delay. So as well as the three dots over here, which indicate where the settings are, the help, open file, etc. So we'll get all into that. So to start off, we're looking at the new icon here, and you can also control N to actually as a hotkey to actually bring that up and to snip, or you could press it, whatever works best for you guys. So what this does is this starts a new snippet. It starts a new screenshot for you. It's pretty straightforward. When you press this, you are actually about to start doing a screenshot of whatever you need to screenshot. To the right of it is the modes. So it should be about 4 modes. Yep, 4 modes. There's a rectangle mode, a window mode, full screen mode, freeform mode. All pretty self-explanatory, but I will say the window mode and the full screen mode are very common. I will go through them to show you how the screenshots come out. So let's go ahead and move to the third column here, and this is the no delay. So this is exactly how it sounds. Snipping 3 seconds, snipping 5 seconds, snipping 10 seconds, more so of a timer, an indicator of when it's going to snip. So you also use that if you want it to snip at a certain time while you're getting something up or so forth. So that's something good to use as well. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move to the mode here, and we are going to start with the rectangle mode. I use this the very most because it is just a regular rectangle. You can make it as small as you want or as big as you want. So let's go ahead and try that. We're going to go ahead and press new here, and it is going to bring up a cursor, as you can see, and we are going to go ahead and drag here, and here is what we just screenshotted. We screenshotted this, and this is our rectangle here. We'll get more into the additional features here after we go through the modes and get a little more familiar with them. So the next one is the window mode. When you click that and press new, all you really have to do is just click it, and it's going to automatically screenshot your whole window for you. In my case here, you see both displays, but this just screenshotted everything that I have up currently. So the next one's the full screen mode. I'm going to also press new on this, press it, as you heard that little click, and here, like I said, this one, full screen mode and window mode, are very similar. This last one, which is freeform mode, this is if you want to be unique with it. So if you have to get a circle out of something, or maybe you want to draw a star out of something, or it's just exactly how it sounds. It's free form. You kind of snip any little piece you want. It's not a box, it's not a rectangle, it's not a certain shape. You make it what you want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do tech here. Well, I'll do kind of like a I don't know what this is, but anyway, I just did it. So this is what I just cut out here. Kind of look like a peace sign with a finger kind of like leaning back. I don't know, but interesting enough. This is what I just snipped. So now that we went through all the modes here, I'm gonna go back to rectangle mode here so I can get an actual image here. Alright, so now that I got the actual image here, we go over the additional features that you get in the second screen after you screenshot what you're going to screenshot. So the first thing you have is a ballpoint pen. It is exactly what it sounds like. It has multiple colors. You can size it the way you want. It is not transparent, so you're not able to see anything through this writing. So for instance, Nisha, I'll just go ahead and circle it. If I color this in, you would not be able to see Nisha, of course. So it works as a ballpoint pen. The next feature is your highlighter. So highlighters, go over things, so therefore it is more transparent. You could adjust the size to what you want it to be. They also have a few colors here, and yeah, so as you can see, as I apply this, it's going over pink, so it's going to make it dark, but as I apply this, you can still see the words in the background. So one is a highlighter, one is a ballpoint pen. If you want it to just highlight something, then save the screenshot so somebody can see it, then that is the idea of how you do it. If you want to draw something, the ball pen is the way to go. The next one is third icon, which looks like an eraser, which it is. And you have a couple options here. You could touch and kind of erase here, or you just go ahead and erase all ink if you don't want any of the ink up there to save more time. So the next one we have is the ruler. The ruler is here. Some people say, why do we need a ruler? Some people want to, let's say, draw a very straight line. That is the way to do it, as you can see. So that is exactly what the ruler is used for. Those exact reasons for that straight parallel line. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and erase that here. Alright, we also have the protractor. Alright, you can take here, you go around, make your perfect circle. 360. You can remove it, wherever you want your circle to go. Well, I just went out by that. But yes, so you use that for that sake. Again, another useful tool if you want a perfect circle. Alright, so next we have the touch writing, very similar to the pen, but however you could just kind of just literally touch write. It's very similar. I'm just scribbling here, and so yeah, if you have that feature on your computer, you would know with using your finger. Alright, we're going to go ahead and erase all that. You're probably familiar with the image crop tool. This is where you kind of crop what you really want out of this. So I'll just do nose, and I want to crop it. And here is my new screenshot after I cropped it. So from there, of course you have your back button, which is going to bring us back up to speed. That is not going to include the crop, but I can go back and recrop it. Okay, so I'm going to erase this here. All these features are very helpful and useful for when you do screenshot something and you maybe want to show something or prove something. These are definitely tricks that you could use, or tools you could use to interact with the picture. Here, of course, is your zoom. If you want to zoom in, zoom out, you can also reset it back to 100. You go back, just up the preference there. You have your save button, or you could do Control S, which is part of one of the keyboard commands I did in one of my last videos. Y'all go check that out. I have 10 keyboard commands, universal, that you guys will be able to apply to everyday life to make it easier, everyday PC life rather. You also have copy, Control C, we went over that as well. And then you have your share button where you can share it, nearby sharing, email, contact, so forth and so on. Alright, so that is majority of what the snipping tool is about. I do want to show you guys the print is on the 3-dot section menu. You can send feedback, you can open file, settings, things of that sort. Also, when you save it, you can save it to where you want to save it at, and it'll be in that folder, as well as you can also use the hotkey, which you can use Windows Shift S, and it's going to snip the whole stream and it's going to save it. Okay, so and that saves in a very general folder under your pictures. It should be under screenshots, and there you go. So that's another way to use it. That's the hotkey for it. And it is, again, the Windows key, Shift, and S, and it's going to screenshot that whole page for you. Other than that, this is what the snipping tool is about. It's very unique. It's very helpful. I hope you guys learned a lot from this tutorial. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. And in the meantime, you guys have a great, wonderful day.